then harder, drenching them both as they stood in the storm. Sarah wrapped her arms around herself, shivering from cold, but also from the reality of what was happening. Adam watched her, his heart breaking with every drop that fell. "So what now?" Adam asked, his voice barely audible over the sound of the rain. Sarah looked at him, her face wet with tears and rain. "Oh," she admitted, her voice soft. "I don't know what happens next. But I do know that I can't keep doing this. I can't keep pretending that everything is okay when it's not." Adam nodded, his chest tight with emotion. "I don't lose you, Sarah. But I don't want to keep you either." "Then maybe the best thing we can do is let go," Sarah whispered, her voice filled with the kind of sadness that comes from accepting the inevitable. Adam felt a lump rise in his throat, the reality of her words in letting go. It sounded so simple, but it felt impossible, his voice raw with emotion. Sarah smiled sadly, wiping a tear from her cheek. "And I'll never stop loving you. But sometimes, love means knowing to walk away." They stood there in the rain, both of them soaked and shivering, but neither willing to move. It was as if they were waiting for something. Some sign, some miracle that would tell them that everything would be okay. But the sign never came. "Goodbye," Sarah whispered, her voice breaking as she turned and walked away. Adam watched her go, his heart breaking with every step she took. He wanted to chase after her, to beg her to stay, to promise that he would change. But deep down, he knew that it was too late. As Sarah disappeared into the distance, alone, the weight of their lost love pressing down on him. The rain continued to fall, washing away the last remnants of their relationship, leaving nothing but the cold, empty pier. Adam reached into his pocket and pulled out the ring he had bought months ago, the ring he had planned to give her when the time was right. But now, felt like a cruel reminder of everything they had lost. He stared at the ring for a long time before finally tossing it into the water. It sank beneath the surface, disappearing into the dark depths below, just like their love. Adam stood there for what felt like hours, the cold seeping into his bones. But eventually, he turned and walked away,